If you want a Sentinel ship for free in No Man's Sky and even get it early game if you so desire, this video is for you. So just go over to a star system that says Dissonant. From there, any planet that has the purple definition like Dissonance detected or corrupted sentinels will do. You will recognize these planets with their purple crystals everywhere. You will need an advanced mining laser upgrade for your multi-tool to farm these radiant shards. So be sure to have that installed and ready to go before you travel there. You can get that from the base computer archives quest line where you get it for free, or if you just want to get it right away, visit EOS in the anomaly and purchase it for 75 nanite clusters. Okay, so the easiest way is to just land your ship, grab the scanner and just start scanning for this icon called the Dissonance resonator. If you don't see those right away, no worries, just walk a little further and keep scanning for them. Sometimes you will find 3 and sometimes there's none on the horizon, but eventually you will find them. Now on the way you will find these radiant shards. Always farm those, no matter how many you have already. You'll thank me later. Once arrived at the Dissonance resonator, just keep your distance and start shooting with either your mining laser if you just began, or your weapon of choice. Once destroyed, you will most likely receive inverted mirrors. Just hold on to those for now. You will also get chased by angry sentinels, but from my experience, if you just keep jumping forward with your jetpack, which you can do if you combine the melee button and the jetpack, you will lose them very quickly. Therefore, don't even engage, just run. Then once every 6 times or so, you will get blessed with the item we require. So just repeat the process here, keep searching for those Dissonance resonators, and then finally you'll receive the item called the Echo Locator. We just have to press the action button to resonate it, but keep in mind it will only work when there's a planet nearby that meets the conditions. So just activate it on these types of planets and you'll be fine. If not, you will be greeted with the message "No harmonies detected." Once activated, you will see a new marker called Harmonic Echo. You will then find this location here with a few tents and some destroyed buildings. In the middle, there's a computer. Just select the Scan Memory Registers option and it will give you random numbers. In my example, it will be 8 plus 2 means 10, 24 minus 8 means 16, and 8 minus 3, which will be 5. So 10, 16 and 5. Remember those numbers and go back to the main menu. Select Input Override Glyphs and you will see 3 slots. The one on the top will be the first number, which was 10. So select glyph 10 and then drag it to the top slot. The second one was 16 and lastly the number 5. Once unlocked, you will have the option to grab a sweet new multi-tool in the tent next to this computer by removing the harmonic seal. You can also select the Locate Dissonance Spikes, which will be the option we want for this objective. Go to the coordinates with the ship icon and just land next to it. Now if you select the crashed ship, you will immediately see what class it is in the top right corner, and there's also some resources which we will need to grab. But most importantly, the Hyaline Brain. We can then, once again, activate this item and it will give us yet another location. These locations will be pretty close by most of the time, and if you can't find the icon, just select the quest in the log menu. Input the Hyaline Brain and the monolith will give you a Harmonic Brain for it in return. Now go back to that ship and you should have everything you need to repair it. If you haven't though, the radiant shards are easily mined nearby. Just grab your scanner if you cannot see them yet, and the inverted mirrors are granted by killing off those pesky Dissonance resonators earlier in this video. Once repaired, you can just keep doing this over and over until you finally have that S-Class. The ships you don't need can just be scrapped at the Starship outfitting at the back of the space station, which will give you parts which can then be sold at the Galactic Trade Terminal, granting you around 16 to 42 million units. There will only be one design Sentinel ship per system, meaning if you don't like the design you keep finding, just search for another system, as here you will only find different classes of the same design. And lastly, those radiant shards I told you to keep farming along the way now can be used as fuel as well, since these ships require different types of fuel than your regular ship. So just keep that in mind and always carry a stack with you. But also take note of the other fuel requirements.